Hey guys, today I'm going to attempt to make a worn tutorial for you guys. I've had it requested quite a bit on the cover, and so I figured I'd give it a shot. I've never done it before, and I rarely even watch tutorials, so kind of bear with me. I'll do the best job I can. Let me know in the comments below what you think of it, what I maybe didn't cover so well, what I did a good job of, and what I should maybe cover and do tutorials for in the future. Anyways, let's get right into this. So the first chord of worn is going to be an F sharp major. That is an F sharp, an A sharp, and a C sharp. And then in the left hand, I'm just playing just the F sharp down here. And so the pattern that I'm going to be using in my hand is going to be a 5-1-3-1. So the top, so it's going to be the top note, the bottom note, the middle note, and then the bottom note. So do 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 do, and that's going to be that way through this whole piece. It will change the fingers a little bit depending on what notes we're playing, but that's the general idea through the whole thing to get the feel for it. Oops. So, anyways, the first chord there is going to be the F sharp major. Okay, I'm just hitting the bass note one time for both those chord or for both that measure, the whole measure. How's that? Okay, the next chord is an A sharp minor. We're going to be playing an A sharp, a C sharp, and an E sharp, which is just the same as an F natural. Again, we're just playing the bass note in the left hand. The next chord is going to be a B major, which is a B, a D sharp, and an F sharp. Okay, and then we're going to play just a normal B in the left hand. And then the next chord is a D sharp minor, D sharp, F sharp, and A sharp. And then in my left hand, I'm actually switching and doing a whole octave. So it'll be the D sharp here, as well as the D sharp one octave below to give it some more bass. And the next chord is a C sharp major, a C sharp, an E sharp, which is an F natural, and then a G sharp, and then our left hands will just be dropping down to C sharp while maintaining that octave. Okay, so that's going to be the idea of the intro here. So. Okay, and that'll go twice through, so one more time. Okay, and this is where it kind of changes up on us a little bit. Instead of playing our D minor up here, we're going to do an inversion of the D minor. So we're actually going to be playing the F sharp as the top note. Okay, and so the chord is going to be an A sharp, a D sharp, and a F sharp, and so it'll be like that. And then once again, we're doing the basses in the octave in the left hand. And then our new C sharp here, also inverted, is going to be a G sharp, a C sharp, and then an E sharp or an F on top. Okay, so that'll be that whole intro. So here's that for you really quick. Okay, and then from here it's going to go into the verse. Now, basically for the verse, all I do in my cover is that same exact thing as the intro, and simply emphasize, that's the word I was looking for, the melody. And so depending on how you want to play this piece, you may or may not want to do the melody. If you're singing it or have someone else playing a melody on another instrument or something like that, you might not want to do the melody. I do just for a piano solo sort of feel. And as far as the melody goes, I won't be going through every single note of it just because that would take forever. And so feel free to download the sheet music that I have transposed for you guys. The second version, the longer one with like 8 sheets, has all of the all of the words in the song and all the chords above the measures, and so you can follow along easier, and you can kind of pick out that that melody that you can emphasize. So here's kind of just what I do for my verse, and you can do the same thing, or you can just play the intro over and over and sing along to it. Okay, so that's how I do my verse. Again, you can just play it just like the intro if you want to do it a little bit easier and sing along to it, or if you want to work out the melody, feel free to do so. And then the chord that we're hitting there at the end of that first verse, that's going to be an F sharp with an A sharp in the bottom hand. So it's going to be the same chord as normal F sharp, but instead of playing an F sharp down here, we're going to switch it to an A sharp. It gives it a little bit of a grunge and not so perfect sounding. So, okay, and then from here I just do a melody. Okay, so what I do there is again that F sharp, A sharp, and then right here I'm going to play a B major chord. So in my left hand all I do is a B down here, and then an F sharp on my thumb there. Okay, and so I just kind of roll back and forth on that F sharp just to keep that rolling sound going. So that chord is a C sharp major in my left hand. You probably can't see the very bottom here, but it's a C sharp, a G sharp, and a C sharp. So just a 1-5-1. Okay, and that's just a G sharp, F sharp, and F. If you feel like adding that, I just add it to fill the space, and then it restarts there through the pre-chorus. Okay, and then from here we're going to do a run all the way up the keyboard so we can get into the high octaves so that we can do our chorus. And so basically we're going to do that 1-5-1, so the C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and throughout this whole run it's going to stay on the C sharp chord. So C sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and then we're going to do F, C, which is an E sharp, G sharp, C sharp, E sharp, G sharp, C sharp, and then we hit this E sharp, and then from here we go into the chorus. So it kind of sounds like this. And I have a tripod right in front of me here, so let me see if I can move it over so I can get my right hand in there a little bit better. And okay, so this is where we start into our chorus, and so I'm playing it in the higher register. This is going to be the melody for you. I'm not going to tell you every note in that in the melody, as it would take forever, but I'll let you figure that out. And then what I do in the left hand is a B major chord is going to be the first note of that, or the chord of that. So okay, and so what I'm doing here is I'm just playing the 1, the 5, and 1, like I was doing the C sharp earlier. So it's a B, F sharp, and B. And I'm doing an F sharp chord, C sharp, D sharp minor, B, F sharp, oops, my bad, and then a C sharp. We just do that over again. Okay, and then at the end of the chorus, we're going to go into the just that "'Cause I'm Worn" part, and so we're going to hit a B major here. Okay, and you can just play this note if you want to keep it simpler. I added the whole chord. Okay, B octave in the left hand, and then we're doing that F sharp with an A sharp in the bottom hand. Okay, and notice I'm not playing the C sharp. I'm just going to play those two notes in my right hand, and then a C sharp. Once again, I'm not playing the top note. I'm just playing those two. Okay, so just waltz down. Okay, and then we wait on there for 4 counts, and then we go back into the same verse, just louder. Nothing's really changed about it. Okay, and so we'll go through that whole second verse, just a louder, more emphasized, and then going back into that pre-chorus here, which does change up a little bit. So again, we're going to go into that F sharp, A sharp. Okay, so that's where we change it. So instead of rolling all the way up, I'm just going to kind of fade it out. So okay, so I hit a G sharp, an F sharp, and an E sharp, and just walk it down and just kind of fade it. And then right from there, I let it fade, and then I go into that same exact chorus, all the same notes, just playing it a register down to make it lower, louder, bassier sound. So it'll go. So as you notice, the bass, or the left hand, definitely changed a lot. All I'm really doing is playing octaves, and I'm just being very bassy and hitting it a lot. So okay, pretty simple. Just keep those octaves and really make the bass louder in that second chorus. And then we're going to go into the bridge here. So at the end of that, we're going to go "'Cause I'm Worn." Okay, and it's going to be the same chords that we talked about earlier. We're just adding the melody into it. Okay, so once again, just those same chords. So it's going to be a B, F sharp, and C sharp, and it just goes through that like 4 times through that bridge before it lands on this C sharp. It's important we have this E sharp at the top, so G sharp, C sharp, E sharp at the top. Okay, and this is where we enter into the big chorus. In my cover, I play octaves in my right hand. If you can play octaves, by all means do so. It sounds really cool, and it gives it a big range. If you can't, then or if you just want to make it easier, you can just play it either in the top or in the bottom. Same notes as before, and just keep it a really loud, bassy feel. I just, if you can't do the octaves, it gives it a really full sound. And then as I do this last chorus, my bass is basically the same as the second chorus, just very bassy, just a lot of octaves. You know, I won't go through my exact pattern I do. You can always download my sheet music if you want to see that much detail on it. But here's just kind of how my last chorus sounds. Okay, so pretty straightforward. Just keep that, I mean, all it is that melody, just octave. You'll notice, throw in bigger chords and stuff. Once again, you can check the sheet music for all the exact notes that I do. When I can, basically, to sum it all up, I add chords into my left hand with the melody on top when it's easy and it just feels natural to me. And so you will see all those in the sheet music. I'm not going to go through every chord I play through this. And then that ending was just the same, basically, as that first chorus ending. Okay, A sharp in the bottom, and that C sharp, and then just that very last line, G sharp, and F sharp, and that it lands on a B chord, and so I hit the whole chord right there, and that sums it all up. So there you have it. That's the best I know how to do. So once again, please leave me a comment. It helps me out a lot, so I know what I can do to improve. So hopefully if I ever do any tutorials in the future, any covers and sheet music, that I know how I can improve and get you guys, you know, the best that I can. So once again, leave a comment. Let me know how I did. Send me a like and subscribe if you will. And I will see you guys next time. Thanks for watching.